Assalamu alaikum ninjas and welcome back. Another revisited review of another old flagship from Huawei company, the Mate 20 Pro in my hands. And oh boy, check this out guys, a second-hand used phone, but check it out, it's in mid condition with one problem, which I'm gonna even make a special video about this, so make sure to check my YouTube channel for that. Nevertheless guys, this is an amazing phone. We'll be doing this small short revisited review. Is it worth buying in 2022, 2023, almost 5 years later guys, almost 5 years later, which is crazy. So immediately we're jumping to the screen review guys, which is probably one of the best things about this phone. Again, crazy stuff. 4 years ago, man. 4 years ago, more than 4 years, guys. 4 years and 2 months. This is a 2K screen, guys. Quad HD panel, which is insane. And probably you notice immediately what is the problem with this one, with this unit, which I'm having a screen burn in, guys. I'll make a special video about this to give a kind of a small short tech talk about how serious can screen burn in get, bro. After many years of usability of AMOLED panels. Check this panel, guys. Please check this panel, having a curved edges, which is absolutely crazy. Beautiful brightness. This is a 60 Hz screen. Obviously, it has always on display, Corning Gorilla Glass protection, dual edge display. Just an amazing phone. In my opinion, in that year, it was one of the best, if not maybe the best looking phone next to we had the Mi Mix series, isn't it, with that bezel-less look. But in my opinion, it just this is the closest that you can get to the iPhone level, man, of material used. And of course Samsung, Huawei was that, man. Huawei was that, man. It was there on top, the top G with these two other brands. Anyway guys, so yeah, 538 screen density, PPI is very high. 19 with 9 is an OLED panel, is 6.39 inches. Very nice for one hand usage, at least for me guys. Check it out how I can easily handle it with one hand. Of course not perfectly, but way better than the example 6.7, 6.9 inch phones. Just absolutely lovely screen guys. I love it. And we'll be testing the speakers. For now, this is the good side and bad side of having an OLED AMOLED panel with of course with your phone. LCD IPS panels do not have this problem guys after 2, 3, 4, 5 years of usability. If you survive with a phone 5 years, man, it's very rare that people use phones for 4 or 5 years, guys. They do tend to change after 2.5 years, at least majority of you guys, yeah? Beautiful panel, beautiful, seriously. If it just didn't have the screen burn in, it would be just amazing, bro. But again, it's not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen with every single Huawei Mate 20 Pro. It's just that it happened with this unit, which I'm having in my hands, guys. Speakers test. There's one speaker test down there, guys. Awesome. Remember, it has a DisplayPort 1.2, guys, and wireless PC projection, this one. This is rare to find in a second-hand phone, bro. Very rare. Okay, go away, man. I don't need you. Check it out. Okay, very weird, but that audio is very low in this video. Here is better. From 1 to 10, guys, when I compare a cheap phone, which you can buy from brand new, it's around 8 score, man. 8 score right now, after 4 years. I'm not comparing this phone with the latest flagships, guys. I'm comparing it with the cheap phones which you can buy for, what, $200. You probably can notice that screen burn in is not that noticeable when you have a black, blue, green, dark colors in the background. You can only notice it when you have white, gray, light blue colors in the background. Anyway guys, amazing stuff, seriously amazing stuff. So I forgot to mention the material. Basically we have glass on the back and glass on the front and curved edges, which I mentioned at the beginning. On the bottom we have a Type-C USB port. It didn't come with the 3.5mm headphone jack, but it does come in the box with the Type-C Huawei buds, guys. Check this out. Quality buds here with the Type-C connector, which is very nice. Anyway, IR Blaster, it does have a SD card expansion. I think it comes also with SD card. Yeah, it does comes with SD card expansion, bro, which is very nice. Anyway, material use and design wise, it's just absolutely a gorgeous phone, bro. Even in 2022, it's absolutely a gorgeous phone. There we go. So regarding the performance wise, guys, check it out, this live wallpaper with the Huawei Mate. I love it. We have a Kirin 980, guys. Kirin 980, if you didn't hear that already, with the Mali G76, is one of my favorite chipsets from Kirin ever. I put it in the top 3 ever, guys. In the time when it was released, it was more I loved it more than the Snapdragon 845. Maybe it was not really amazing as Snapdragon 845 for emulation, but everything else, battery-wise, performance-wise, throttling-wise, it beat the Snapdragon 845, man. It beat the Snapdragon 845. That's why I love it so much. I tested it with the tablet and I tested it with the phone 4 years ago. So performance-wise, man, I mean, what the hell? It's just even now, if after 4 years, this is just buttery smooth. It's just obviously way more faster than any other budget or mid-range phone. Basically, let me just go now and show you the benchmarks. Of course, this is very important, which you want to see. Check it out here, the Geekbench 5, guys. You can't find a brand new budget phone with this scores. You can't find it. And just check it out right now on Antutu. Almost 500,000 points on Antutu, guys. Was almost 500,000. So this is on pair with the Huawei P30 Pro, Galaxy S10 and Galaxy X10 Plus. Check this out, guys. Yes, 500,000 points on Antutu almost, which is crazy. I'll be showing you gaming also just in a minute. Anyway, what we're gonna do now, let's test the fingerprint sensor and Face ID. Let's see what's happening with these sensors after 4 years, bro, with the used phone. Okay, guys, let's check it out. Fingerprint sensor. I just enabled the fingerprint sensor. Wow, man, I think it still works perfectly here. Check it out, this speed, that's insane. That is seriously insane. But to be honest, guys, this is a really mint condition. Maybe it has a screen burn-in problem with the screen, but if there's scratches, damages, no damages whatsoever, just few small dots, and that's it with this phone, man. So I don't have a lot of scratches over the screen, and maybe if I had a lot of scratches, maybe it will be more difficult to unlock it with the fingerprint sensor. Okay, guys, Face ID, let's do it. I just set it up. That is so fast. That is seriously so fast. Super fast. It's a beast. This is a beast phone, though. Okay, guys, so battery life. Also, this was one of the top features of this device. It had 40 watts, guys. In that time, for 2018, you couldn't find a lot of flagship phones that had this kind of charging speeds. 4200 mAh battery, and plus a wireless charging, 15 watts Huawei wireless quick charge. Only Xiaomi offered better specs regarding that. Samsung iPhones were just way behind Huawei, man. Way behind, man. On 0.3 or something like this. So insane. It's still even till this date, this battery features and this battery specs are insane, guys. Seriously insane. Beautiful. Camera wise, okay, guys, so time for the camera, then we're gonna move to the gaming. This is crazy, man. Even with the problem with screen burn-in, the cameras are insane. You have an aperture mode, night mode, portrait mode, photo, video, 4K, 30 FPS, ultra wide, insane ultra wide level, 20 megapixel, guys. Remember that in that time, I don't think even a Samsung flagship had a 20 megapixel ultra wide camera, which is very high quality, bro. The main camera obviously offered 40 megapixel Sony IMX600 sensor. It's the same sensor with the Huawei P30 Pro. And also it has telephoto lens, guys, 8 megapixel with a 3x 5x zoom, which is very clear, and it went to 10x zoom, which also has very clear zoom, guys. I will show you right now just in a minute. Nevertheless, the camera setup here with this phone, 4 years old, for this second-hand price tag is #1 recommendation from my side. Okay, ninjas, let's go do 10x zoom with the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Check it out, 4-year-old phone, man, and check this quality right now. That's insane, guys. That is seriously insane. 10x zoom, handheld footage. I'm not using a tripod. 4-year-old phone. Not a single cheap budget phone of this price tag, brand new, can compete with this 4-year-old second-hand used phone, obviously. Check it out. Please check this out, man. That is insane, man. Huawei Mate was just ahead of its time. These phones were just ahead of its time, bro. Insane stuff, bro. Insane specs. Okay, we're testing right now. Focus. Close-up object, man. That's insane, man. 4 or 5-year-old phone. Check it out, this camera setup, guys. Insane. Country, you can buy it around in mint condition, maybe around 200 bucks, something like that, less than that, bro. Nevertheless, it's an amazing camera setup. I mean, I think most of you will agree with me. Just check out this stability, how stable this phone is, bro, the camera. Awesome stuff, bro. Awesome stuff, seriously. Again,
And I'm not trying him to be very stable at all, bro. Crazy stuff.
And the Snapdragon, since it didn't overheat, the battery consumption was really amazing, and I love the smooth experience with this chip, bro. I remember that I praised this chip a lot in that time. I remember it clearly, the Kirin 980. I also have the Huawei tablet with the same chip, guys. It's just a beast, man, seriously a beast. Almost 500,000 points of Antutu. 500,000 points of Antutu, man, Snapdragon 855 level. Okay, just welcome back. Real Racing 3 here with the Kirin 980, Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Check this out, guys. Real Racing 3 on the folder running amazing. Great graphics. God, what a great performance. The Kirin 980 is it's a beast, guys. It's a beast. It's a beast of a chip. I had a tablet with this chip. I had 2 phones with this chip. I just love it, man. I love Kirin 980.